Hey there, good evening, welcome back. We are playing Suikoden III. This is episode 4, and we are meeting Geddoe tonight. That's the last remaining character for our 3 starting characters. We've done Hugo, we've done Chris. I'm interested to see where this game's going, how it's going to get everyone meeting up. There's some really cool stuff going on with, it's a little bit timey-wimey here, but there's some really cool stuff with the interaction between the 3 characters' storylines. It's just neat. It's interesting to see where it's going to go. Okay, anyway, that's what we're doing. That's where we're going. Let's get into it. Here we are. Geddoe. We'll get started. This means we must go our separate ways. I don't know who's talking, so we can't really voice this. If that is our destiny, we must thank the gods. I can't tell if we're being cursed or blessed, but I have faith in this world, as long as even the slightest trace of the truth remains in the world. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. Dane! It'll happen. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Daniel, how are you doing? I'm sure our paths will cross again. There are 3 of them, it looks like. We've always trusted your decisions. We still do. Thank you. Well, look at that. We got another achievement. You guys can't see the achievements. It's under the camera. Sadly, the achievement for getting the prologue for all 3 characters. I still haven't figured out what the audio thing is. Got some chicken nuggets with sweet and sour, so I'm good. Can't go wrong with chicken nuggets. How can you drink like that so early in the day? You good-for-nothing fool. Who asked you? I've seen you wasted before noon plenty of times, Joker. Not now, though. We're working, get it? I'm the only reason you can lounge around all day, you know. Gee, thanks. What would we do without you? Got quite the little company of rogues going on here from the looks of things. By the way, where's the captain? Is he in his room? Think he's in a bad mood? Who knows? He's a hard one to read. Since you're so indispensable, why don't you go up there and see if he's all right? He calls the shots and keeps us fed, after all. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. I'm starving. I'd almost forgot. That's something that's hard to forget, isn't it? Isn't it a little difficult to forget when you're starving? Hey, Delson! Testing this out might not work and I'll have to leave, but I'll try. Right on. I hope it does. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing at least a little bit better than you have been. Angry Cosmonaut, busy week. Haven't gotten to watch any of this. Oh, no. You haven't missed too much. One of the nights got completely destroyed by technical issues. Sorry to bother you, Captain. But we've just received orders from headquarters. Wait, is this the ship? Is this the ship that the kid's dad saw from Hugo's story? What do they say? I quote, "There are rumors of the Firebringer once again making a move in northern Grassland. Confirm your situation." Firebringer. It's hard to imagine that a spirit from over 50 years ago could rise up again. What should we do? Should we accept? It's necessary, right? I guess it's necessary. I don't even know what we're talking about. Probably somewhere near baseline instead of enraged and depressed all the time, maybe just frustrated and melancholia. Yeah. So that's a step in the right direction, right? You've moved on past totally ticked off and completely in the dark to mildly ticked off and just a little bit down in the wastes of human existence. You're right there with me now. USS plot point. You can get some penicillin for the melancholia. I don't know if that works. It's necessary, right? All right. I'll get right on it and kick their butts into shape. This should help things. All right, so here we are. Guy with an eye patch. Makes it hard to fight. Hurts your depth perception. I did, but I also went on to say Ellen. It's locked. I can't get in. You're too early. Over the weekend, I think I'm going to try replacing the HDMI cable. I cannot find any reason why we should be having these audio issues at all. So I'm going to try replacing the HDMI cable, see if that does something for us. How are we supposed to check out this Firebringer rumor? Let's put our heads together and come up with a plan. Between the 5 of us, someone's got to have at least one good idea. Brainstorming's not my thing. Same here. Jacques looked like he hurt his head. Oh, come on. Why do I always have to do everything around here? Well, at least we have a lead. The Firebringer rumor is coming from the village of Ixay. That's near the Grassland border, and once we cross it, we're in. We're in Lizard Clan territory. And then we look around. You call that a lead? Well, it's better than going into the Grassland with nothing. Besides, we can probably count on the information that Knight gave us. I agree. Jacques, man of few words. Told you I was starving. You want to pretend to be surprised? No. Last credit card finally got caught up and closed my account. Takes Apple forever to do anything. That's because Apple just doesn't want it done. I guess we'll just have to go. All right, it's decided, Captain. We should pull out of here right away. Right now? Of course. We have to go right now. Sure, we have to go right now. Ah, finally, we have a mission. Took everything I had to convince the captain we should go. He takes convincing. I know, but it's not like you're an inspiration either, Ace. I beg your pardon? You think you set a better example sitting on your butt drinking all day? Cut it out, you two. We have to go. Being totally blind versus just low vision is exhausting. I bet it is. I have to concentrate just to walk across my bedroom without hitting something. Sheesh. Yeah, man. I can't even imagine how hard that would be. You know, in my head, it was tough enough being low vision. You know, like we lived together for a year, and like I got to see what you went through then, and I imagine your vision was quite a bit better then. I mean, even before the change from low vision to totally blind. Man, I'm sorry it sucks so much. A 10K loan and be debt free. That'd be great. I'm gonna check something real quick. What if I have accidentally changed an audio setting? Sample rates. I mean, here we go. Audio output. Ooh, that could be a problem. Can't change it while we're live, but audio bitrate maybe has changed to 160. That could be part of our issue, I think. I don't really know. I'll have to check that out too. I don't really know from like firsthand experience or anything, but I imagine that's not the most supportive undergarment, Delson. So I don't think that's as much of a compliment as you might have meant it as. I just got a 10K loan to pay off my last 10K loan. Daniel, that's how rich people do it. I mean, the truly wealthy, that's how they ever avoid taxes. They just get loans and pay off other loans with their loans. All right, we got Geddoe and Ace. We should check this out and make sure that we don't need anybody to be in special places. Mercenary B. So if I don't know what this group thing does. Does it matter if we move people around? No. Oh, now we got a Mercenary B and a Mercenary A group. All right. Okay, that's cool, I guess. And that gives us, we still have 3 groups going on. It is indeed, but that ain't me. Me either. Me either. Browse skill points of each character. That's sure. Swing, accuracy, and repel. Silver hat, new leather, glove, boots, medicine. Damaged chainmail. Oh, lightning magic. On Geddoe has lightning magic, eh? And then, oh, he's a knight. Jock is a slasher? I don't know what wait, does that say discount knight? This dude is a discount knight. What kind of class is discount knight? I'm like a knight, only cheaper. I think that's a unite. They have to be in the same group for the mercenary. I mean, they can't all be in the same group. It looks like they have, like we have 2 groups going on. I just don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. We'll see. We'll see. Dollar store night. More support than a jockstrap. Yes, that's exactly how I want my life to be described. Yeah, I'll take that as a major compliment. Okay, I don't really know where we're going. We have a mission. We could go look around, I guess. Whoops, I went the wrong way. The camera shifted and I went the wrong way. I agree, Daniel. What? Stop it! Pay attention. Pay attention, me. When the camera shifts, run towards the camera. Run towards the camera. There we go. What kind of money does this team have? 12,000. Not nearly as rich as Chris. Good day to you. All right, so we can go to level 7 and okay. Queen with a Luna Cressier. I don't actually know if that's how that's pronounced, but that's how we're gonna say it anyway. Let's see. Let's try to get everybody up a little bit. Heavy bow gun. We're gonna run ourselves out of money very fast. All right, that puts everybody at level 5. Wait, oh, I have 2,400. I was reading my numbers backwards. We have 2,400. We need 2,700. If I was playing the way I would normally play, if I was playing the way I would play if I wasn't streaming, what I would probably do is take these characters out and grind until we have the money to get all of their weapons to level 7. And then I wouldn't move the story along until then. There is a weird thing where it seems like the sound is being picked up on the microphone also. Are my headphones that loud? Bone conducting headphones shouldn't be that loud. I so look forward to that day for you, Delson. Not just for you. There's a little bit of selfishness there. I also look forward to that day for me, because I look forward to having our gaming sessions and stuff back. I'm such a selfish jerk. Stuff from 2022. Dane, it seems like maybe you should set a reminder to clean your refrigerator out more often. I have a reminder set now to change my air filter. This is how I know I'm an adult now. I have a reminder on my phone to change my air filter at the start and end of daylight savings time. Change your air filter. Who knew that I could grow up and be an adult? All right, we're off to Grassland, land of the wild barbarians. Say goodbye to lovely Vinay Del Zexe. Right. You're from here, aren't you? You could say that. I was once one of Gilbert's mercenaries. So, is that how you ended up in the Border Defense Force? There were plenty of reasons. I'm sure you have yours. I suppose. Oh, Jacques is guilty of something. There is something weighing on Jacques' soul. I don't know. Here's the issue. It's very, very hard to break. It's a lot harder to break on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Because on YouTube, I kind of rely, like, the VOD gets as many views sometimes as the live stream does. And if I take a break, it breaks that VOD into pieces. Or I may be able to come back if I could do it quick enough, but we'll lose the chat history. It's the issue with making content that stays around. So I'll see if I can get it fixed for tomorrow or for Sunday. So I apologize if it's really, really bad. I know that it cuts out almost completely every couple of minutes, and I don't have a clue what it is, like why it's doing that. I'm actually having far fewer issues with, like, I'm not dropping frames. I'm not having network issues. It's just an audio issue. A reminder to change out my toothbrush heads every 6 months. Always ignore them for some reason. It doesn't seem that bad to you. Okay, good. You have to work on making your own audio content that exceeds the quality of the game audio. Sing for me. Sing for me. I don't have an opera voice, Phantom. I'm sure Captain Geddoe has gone through a lot more than we have. Right, Captain? I don't know. I'm trying to make Geddoe lighthearted. I don't know if he's supposed to be. Come on, let's go. I'll bid a fond farewell to the soft sea breeze of Zexay and look forward to my return. All right, so far I like this little team a bit. I always like a good ensemble. Just give me a good ensemble and let me go to town. That's what I say. Cleaned out. Wait, I missed stuff. I cleaned out my fridge the weekend before Helene came, so I got to do it again 2 weeks later. Oh no. Geddoe's crew is really well rounded. They seem like it. Like, they just seem like a fun group. I'm thinking I could get into Geddoe and his crew. I hope they stick around. I think Geddoe is who I played for my 15 hours of Suikoden III. Geddoe did get one vote. Now, only 3 people voted. Only 3 people voted for which character to start with. So Geddoe missed out being our starting character by just 1 vote. It was 2 to 1. Let's see if we can get into some fights in this forest. Oh, that is a heck of a crossbow. I do like that we can reach anywhere. I don't quite understand how the turn meter down there in the bottom right works. Like, it shows movement. Like, to get to the Holly Elf is going to be a lot of move and very... Okay, maybe this is how it works. It's going to take 2 turns of movement and a tiny little bit to attack. Does that mean my attack will be weaker? Like, this looks like a small amount of movement and a much heavier amount of attack very quickly. A heck of a crossbow is like... It basically, yes, Delson, that is basically what this guy has strapped to his back. He has a ballista strapped across his back. It's a ridiculous looking weapon. Let's go for the elf on the side here. That's even less movement. All right, ballista guy. You shoot at this elf. You don't even have to move to do that. And then we've got these guys over here on the edge. Going for Holly Shrub B. That is, oh, he's a martial artist. Oops. Her speed was faster than the rest of us. She can, I think, you can put us to sleep. Yes. Well, so much for our ranged guy. Okay, so Ace is carrying Sai. Queen has, well, it looks like a katana blade, maybe? Man, if we could give Joker a staff, we would have some Ninja Turtles. If you just added an archer to the ninja, like that's what it is. It's like the Ninja Turtles with an archer. Yoshi taking a cannon with him on adventures. Oh, Queen's is a rapier. We got a toy boat. As long as you believe it in your heart, that's all that matters. Let's see, how are we doing? Everyone's still well over 100. Oh, and how much? Hey, we've got enough money to raise another point. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe we'll get to about 6,000. We'll go back to town. Maybe we should just wander around this forest for just a little bit. How many pots are we getting from each fight? Try saying toy boat repeatedly and rapidly, like toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I feel like my mouth does weird things when I do that. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Yep. It starts to run together. Pick budding herbs. Faster. I can't speak faster than that. It's way harder than the old standby. You just say toy boat repeatedly and rapidly. Many toy boats is much more difficult than he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. What else do we have? Combo attack. Mercenary V. I want to see what happens here. Lots of missing. Oh, but here comes the barrage, rocket barrage, for 9 damage. Defense is great. You did. You win. You win this round. Oh, boy. Oh! Yes! Wow, look at the size of that arrow. That was a beautiful thing right there. I want to see what Mercenary A looks like. Can I go to the next group? No, we can't combo attack more than once, I guess. Can we get over? No, we'll let him handle that guy. You shoot at the Verminator. You guys attack that Verminator over there also. Everybody go to town. All right, you take a lot more damage if you're not defending. All right, so we got 735 potch from that fight. You got to select the mercenary A unit when you're selecting the attacks for that group. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Give me, here's another flower. Let's grab that. You gotta love picking flowers, Asian herbs. Okay, so we can fight. Now, how do I pick the other unit? Mercenary B. There's no... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Whoop. Mercenary A. That's an AoE attack. So I didn't realize the left bumper, or what would be L1, I guess, on a PlayStation controller, lets you rotate through your people. That's pretty sweet. That's kind of good to know. An AoE, though, that's nice. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was great. Now, it does leave him off-balanced or whatever. Oh, we got no money from that fight at all. We got a lot of medicine, though, which is good. Let's use one of those. Okay, this team is amazing. Where are we at for money? Man, I think it would take forever. It may be wrong, but the wrongness feels so right. Man, I don't like getting no money. Finding the rare bosses in each area. So we did find, I think we found one rare boss last night when we fought the boar. I think the boar was the rare boss, but I don't think we've ever fought a rare boss in these woods. Mistletoe? Hey, T Drilly, how's it going? Good time of day to you. Is Mistletoe the rare boss in this area? I don't really need to do this, or at least as far as I've seen so far, we haven't needed to grind. I have been told, though, this is a very grindy game. So I'm assuming if I don't grind early, I'm going to end up grinding later or running up against some walls I can't, like, overcome. So is the grinding more about finding those rare bosses than it is about needing to like level up? Because I was assuming that it was more about getting these skill points than anything else, or skill points or money. All right, well, maybe we'll come back around the loop and then we'll move on. I was hoping to get enough to go back and upgrade a couple more weapons, but it doesn't seem that necessary. Oh, you get huge skill points for killing the bosses too? All right, Ace is unbalanced. Wow, we still got attacks in. I was not expecting that. Whoops, not what I wanted. Here, This combo attack is just so good. AoE attacks are so good. All right, this is our last time around the loop. Now I also I have not spent, I don't believe I've spent any skill points on any of the three character story, like during any of the three character stories that we've done so far. So we've just been building up and moving forward. Getting swept up in the story. Oh, where can we go now? So we can go to Brass Castle, or we can come up here to Yaza Plain. And it looks like Yaza Plain's where we're meant to go. Insensitive joke for the day, which I can say because I'm disabled. If a deaf person goes to court, is it still a hearing? Wow. Man, I'm going to get booed off of YouTube just for reading that aloud. All right, Yaza Plains it is. Okay, Yaza Plains, where am I headed? Am I headed west? Am I headed northeast? Let's go this way. Let's go this way just because it seems like the wrong way. Free login campaign for Final Fantasy XIV. I might log in. I mean, it's free. Do it. I love Final Fantasy XIV. I cannot recommend it enough. Don't quit your day job unless your day job is comic. We got boars and tarantulas. I guess the boar is no longer a rare, or maybe the boar was never a rare. It was just a mob that I hadn't seen. I don't know if I can use the free login campaign for Final Fantasy XIV. I don't think it's been long enough since the last time I had an account that was active. I think my account's only been inactive for like a month. I bet we are building up some cash here that we weren't getting before. Wounded, I say. No, please. Dozen, you're suffering the slings and arrows. You can tell when the screen flashes white before loading the fight. Interesting. So I don't know if I've seen any of those yet. I kind of want to. But I wonder how long I'd have to wander around out here to get that to happen. I think it's like 60 to 90 days. That's usually the case. I think it's normally 90 days. Okay, so I went this way. Whoa. So I went that way, but you can't go anywhere from there, so it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile. We got some blade bunnies. I mean, we could real easy take care of these blade bunnies with our mercenary A combo attack. Joker, how'd you get to be such a high level? Joker must be the oldest character. He's got the most experience. Can we wander off into the middle of nowhere? So have any of you seen the interview information about the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster that was just recently released? Where they talked about some of the features, like the ×2 and ×4 battle speeds, new game plus, and the possibility of a Suikoden 6 in the future. I stay mindful. I stay demure. Doing your makeup is a real mess when you can't see it. Whoops, I accidentally let them go. Oh well. Maybe there's a stallion style guy and I've got to let a bunch of people go. I don't know. In which case, 1. We're at 1. Running off across the plains. No reason to stick to the road, I guess. Oop, I keep doing that on accident. That left button, or left bumper, also accepts. It doesn't just switch people, I guess it accepts. Hey, there's a boar. What boar is this? Peckles. Peckles. It sounds like a named character. Maybe they're more serious about it than I originally thought. I hope so. It looks great. What I've seen of it so far looks great. Ouch. All right, so Jacques, you are hurt. Do you have an item you can use? Tomato juice. Only cures 70. It might be the... Wait, does anybody have water? Baronda Hawk half damage to foes once per battle. Only half damage? How is that any good? Well, you're gonna have to hope for the best. Ishin and Fire. 60 damage, 150 damage. That's the one that hits a bunch of people. That also has a an element of hitting our own guys. What does this do? Whoops. Damage plus unbalance to foe. Lose balance. Let's try it. The music changed. Speaking of New Game Plus, I finally tried it on Renaissance and now I'm playing 14 instead. Oh no! I just returned to Renaissance trying to do some achievement running. Smack him down. 99 damage to Peckles. Oh, Jacques is still hurt. Okay, we're doing all right though. What is your rune? Ripple. What did? Ooh, damage times 0.75 plus a poison. Let's go for a poison. Jacques, we're gonna have you tomato juice it up again because what else can we do? And you guys go in for the attack. Okay, he's poisoned. Geddoe is in bad shape. But we have a medicine. Wait, hold on. You have this hawk thing. Let's see what that does. So he jumps up in the air and fires a whole barrage for 1 point of damage. 1 damage. Oh! Ow! Poor Joker. Wonder how much life Peckles has. Joker is almost dead. We've got a pork bun. Or a takoyaki. To cure stun. Let's go with pork bun. Does a little bit more health. Jacques and Peckles does it really? And Joker is down. We better kill this guy fast before we lose everyone. We'll have him defend. Let's see how defense helps. Oh, he didn't get a chance to start defending before the attack came. How much life do you have, Peckles? All behind. You've fallen behind in the time that you've been gone. You have to get it all out tonight. And Geddoe is stunned. Oh, Peckles. You're killing me. You're killing me here. We can't afford to lose this fight, honestly. Oh, there we go. Yes. I feel bad for Joker losing out on all the experience and everything. Now we're up to 14,000. 14,000 potch at this point. Whew. Okay. That was kind of a fun fight. It was a little bit of a challenge. Important to keep your average up. Yes, it is. Got to keep your average up, Delson. Okay, I'm hoping there's a place to save over here at Great Hollow. After that fight, if there's not a place to save real close to the entrance to Great Hollow, I may have to go back. I really don't want to lose after that. We've come this far without a plan, so now what? Well, let's see. First of all, we should offer our greetings to the lizard men in the Great Hollow. Oh, well, they don't seem happy to see us. Look at them all coming out here with spears, I guess? Spear axes? Greetings, huh? A little rough, but I think it's their way. They seem pretty upset. I wonder what's up. There's an inn there. Okay, excellent. Even annoying myself, going to go find better contributions to the chat. All right. Okay. Delson, we'll see you when you get back. Who are you people? You're not from Grassland. No, we're traveling merchants. Dressed like this. This is another fine mess you've gotten us into. We're not trained to go up against these guys. If you'd spent as much time training as you did drinking, we'd all be better off. How dare you? You decided the unit would pay our room and board. Within reason, but you lost your reasoning months ago. Oh, sure. We all know you benefited just as much as we did by not having to pay for the girls you bring back. Look, you, I had everyone's best interests at heart. Hey. It's like, did you all forget we're over here? Hey, hang on a second. We're not your enemies. I should go try to level up to 30? We are from the east. I am the warrior Geddoe, born from the flame, taking the pledge and following the ways of the past. I would like to meet the great warrior Chief Zeppon. That is our only request. Well, this is a surprise. To think humans could have such manners. I am Sheba, a warrior of the Lizard Clan's fighting units. Following the ways of the past, I will welcome you. Oh, something bad will happen at the next town. Okay. That sounds like a good enough reason to me. Well, what a surprise. I didn't know the captain had a lizard friend. There's a lot you don't know. Thank goodness we didn't have to fight. I don't have it in me. I'm not even sure I can use magic in the state I'm in. There. Everything is fine. You can come out, Jacques. Jacques is the sniper. He was back there in the bushes providing overwatch. How boring. Why all the commotion? You're not preparing for war, are you? No, we're about to sign an armistice with the Zexan people, so there's no call for war. But since yesterday, we've noticed certain suspicious activities. Suspicious? A number of warriors were killed while they were out hunting. The wounds look like they were inflicted by Zexan swords. And our prophet told us that something is about to happen. Do Lizard Clan warriors believe in prophets? If we only followed prophecy, we would never win a battle. Prophecy can't fight for you. If an enemy approaches with steel, you have to respond with steel. I agree. Battle is first and foremost about tactics. How is the morale of your warriors? Our morale is high when we successfully protect the clan. Even the young ones are inspired to become warriors then. That might be the most annoying voice. But guess what? It's the one we've got. It's the lizard voice for the whole game. Always something to dream about. I'm playing him more upbeat, but maybe he's more broody. Is this the first time you've entered this cavern? Stay close to me. Don't stray. Oh no, and somewhere inside this place. Well, where'd you go? Stay close to me and don't stray, but also I'm going to there you are. The chief's room is upstairs. Don't fall. I'd really like to go to the inn before we do this. Don't fall. We have no OSHA standards here. We're almost there. Are we though? Okay, that's a trading post. I wonder what happens if you do fall. This is the room of Zepan, a proud and respected warrior and chief of the Lizard Clan. You may enter, warrior Geddoe. Your followers may wait here. I really want to step on it. It's hard not to when they move that slow. Followers, huh? I think we're supposed to be all equals. Then the rumor is... I cannot say it is true, nor can I say it is false. Is fate at work here? It seems that way. I wish you safe travels. Thank you. Oh, mighty Zeppon. Hey, I'm getting tired of this. Your stories are always full of holes. Full of holes, but I really saw it. You saw it with your own eyes. I'm so tired of that line. Come on, give me a break. You all looked so bored, so I just thought I'd brighten things up. You're annoying us, so keep your mouth shut. Do like Jacques. I liked his story. Captain, how did it go? Pretty good. I got permission to set up base here. This is as good a place as any to start from. We have to sleep with reptiles. Hey, maybe they're cool, you know? Look at this guy. He's got a cool headdress thing. Okay, that's, looks like some kind of, maybe that's a training place. This is some stairs. Are these the stairs back down? Go this way. Here's an inn. There, that's what we're looking for. Before we do anything else, we want an inn. I'll talk to this dude, though. Let's see. I think I might go to Chisha Village today. You want a room for the night? We have lots of rooms that are as chilly as you want. That's odd. That's really odd. You'd think that the lizard folk would not want chili. Stay, yes. Let's stay. And save. What's really funny is that when you create a memory card using a game, it actually gives the memory card a name on the PlayStation 2. Usually you can't see that name, but the memory card has a file name. Suikoden 3 creates a memory card with the file name McD and then a bunch of numbers. I just think that's interesting based on, you know, the character names from the earlier games. Please come again. All right, on. So we've saved now. Oh, stepped on his tail. Sorry. Sorry, man. Wasn't intentional, I promise. Right, though, so there's our item store. What have we got over here? We've got our item shop. There is our blacksmith and armor. And down here was what? Whoops. Oh, I went too far and ended up in a conversation. What's going on? We have an intruder. You stay out of this. Is it a nod to McDonald's? I don't think so. I think it's a nod to McDole. But you're not, I mean, you're not far off. Are we going to let him order us around? I guess. Okay, okay. Some bad things are happening over there. I don't think I want to go in, but I do want to see. That door does not have... All right, it doesn't have any kind of icon over it. What are these things coming up out of the ground? Like there are weird lights coming up out of the ground. It looks like if I was in an Indiana Jones movie, I would think spears were going to pop up from there. Dude, great nose ring. What can I do for you? Can I sharpen that? Oh, this guy can sharpen all the way to level 8. So let's take everyone to 6 first. Now let's start working on 7s. We can do one more. All right, so it's 3,500 a piece to go from 6 to 7. And you say we want to get to about level 30? That'd probably work. Let's head back out to the plains, gain some more money. It's our... Oh, there's a duck guy. Go back. Go back.
I came all this way to get my sword sharpened, but the people here seem rather intimidating. I lost my nerve.
Okay, so unless they stop us, we're going to head back out to the plains where the fights were not simple, but not overly hard either. Delson, your chat contributions have been excellent. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for a while. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well, man. And I'll give you a call tomorrow. All right, y'all's a plane. We're just gonna run around all over the place. You should play it and you'll know what happens. Let's go. Fight. Attack some spiders. Commence. I would really love to keep everyone's weapons as sharpened as possible. So if we could get them all to 8, I would be perfectly happy with that. So can you fight the same rare multiple times, or is it like the rare is once you fight it, you fought it in that area and you're done? You'll never see him again. Sorry. I kind of figured that the time that we are in, here's what I really think is happening. Here's what I think is happening. I think we are at the point before they meet And we are going to see the inciting incident that leads to, instead of them creating peace, starting off this war. That we're going to see from Geddoe's standpoint how the war actually begins. So you can fight them multiple times. So it is possible we'll run into them again. Oh, she looked more hurt than she actually is. Oh, but she's poisoned. I don't have an item to get rid of poison, do I? Someone did. Someone was carrying an item that got rid of poison. Was it the tomato juice? Yes. But I would have to, I can't use it on somebody else. Or someone did something. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming we're going to get to see when someone did something, or at least the hints of it happening. I mean, we already kind of, I feel like we already kind of saw the hints of it happening when those 3 lizard men ran off. Like, there's definitely a conspiracy going on there. We're gonna head back to the north. I'm gonna go see if we can get rid of this poison. Just run in and grab some relief. Get some relief. Wait, is this one over here, right? Yes. Scott Boots. I don't know if I would say that. This is my first time ever playing this game, but I did play 1 and 2 recently for the first time also, and I very much enjoyed them. 3's got a very different feel, but so far I like it. Oh, I should go buy some. You're right. I should go buy some antitoxins. So if we get poisoned, I don't have to come back every time. Smart. Oh, Suikoden 2 was awesome. I loved Suikoden 2. Also, we should check and see rarities. Medicine A, counter. Easier to counterattack. Kind of nice. Do you have antitoxins? Yes, you do. People have extra spaces. We're just going to throw it in party items. Suikoden 2 story, right? So Suikoden 2 story took me completely by surprise. Those last few big story reveals, man. We need to survive a few fights here so that we can make some real money. Or we need to encounter another very large boar. Not like that guy. That's a little tiny boar. Come on, very large boar. What was his name? Pickles or something like that? Whoops. Did that thing again where I accidentally released them. I don't know, maybe we will find out. Maybe there's some reason to be releasing a bunch of people. We had that in 2. You never know. I mean, all the rest of you probably know. I don't ever know. Go. Take him out. Blade Bunny's a nice, easy fight. Don't want to spoil the replay, but did you get the best ending in Suikoden 2? I believe I did. I think I did. We did get all the characters and rescued a certain very important character from danger. Also, she was my absolute favorite character of the 3 games, and I'm not far into the 3rd game yet. But of all the characters in all the games so far, she was my favorite character. Yeah, she was. She was so good. We need some better fights than these bunnies. Like, we need some big money fights. Won't say what it is, but 3 also has something cool at 108 character completion. And I don't know, I can't guarantee that we're going to get that because it is my first playthrough ever. so I won't know if I'm missing things. We do have a lot of help from chat. Mostly our YouTube chat is pretty active. And they know the game. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, I hit auto. That's fine. There's only one guy. They know the game a lot better than I do. I probably should heal Jacques. We've got all these medicine Ds, we may as well use them. A lot harder to get them all because of the multi-main character. I can see that. I can see how that would make it much tougher. I mean, it feels like it would make it much tougher just to keep everything straight. All right, that was decent damage, but we didn't kill him off. Man, at the rate we're going, it's going to take 100 years just to get enough money to finish loading everybody up. That's all right. That's all right. It's a first playthrough, so you know, if we miss people on a first playthrough, it just gives us a reason to play it again later. Oh, I forgot to heal. I need you guys to kill these spiders very quickly. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Queen, don't die. Nope. You didn't listen and you died. I'm not going to take responsibility, even though I was the one who refused to heal her. She's been needing to be healed for like 3 fights. All right, we're approaching the mid-20s. I think we'll head to town, back to town in about 25, or when we have enough money. Ah, if only that was the other boar. Same battle, just a weaker boar. Well, at least the rabbits will be gone very quickly. I can only run back and forth across this field so many times before I feel like I have to move on. I'm not even 100% sure that I'm moving forward at all right now. At least not when I face off with the rabbits. They seem too weak to really provide any experience. And they're certainly not providing much in the way of money. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? We're gonna give this 7 more minutes at the most. Jacques, you need healed. I'll have to remember to do that after battle. At least we're gaining some skill points. If we're not getting much money and we're not getting much experience, we're gaining some skill points. Which I haven't put to use yet. Probably should soon. There are fights that we can get into in the Great Hollow Cave, but the encounter is low. And so we'll be running around inside the cave getting no attacks. But I would bet the when we did get attacked, the experience and cash would be better. Yeah, let's do that. Because it feels like we're making no progress out here at all. Oh, Jacques, what do you got, like 2 hit points now? Heal first. When I run back in, I will, I'll go to the inn before we do anything else. I'll run into the inn and save before anything else happens. Here we are. I do really kind of like some of the aesthetic of the game, of the environments. The lizard folk give me a little bit of a dwarven feel.
You want a room for the night? We have lots of rooms that are as chilly as you want. Yes.
Yes, I will stay in here, and we will save.
Please come again. We will. Sooner or later, I guarantee it.
If this was remade in HD with controllable camera, I forgot to take a look at the HD texture pack. I meant to do that today and totally forgot about it. But yes, controllable camera angle would make a ton of difference in this game.
It's you. You're the intruders.
Suffers from a lot of the PS2 era problems with camera angles, but it does have its charm. Agreed. I agree. Yeah, I mean, for its time, still really great. You know, and I kind of wonder if we will get those things more going forward. Like, because I've never played 4 or 5, and I may have asked this last night, but I don't remember if anyone answered it, whether or not there are controllable camera angles in either of those. All right, lizard fighters. Yeah, small amount of damage to everyone. Nothing huge. One guy down, though. Ow, whoa, did he do a double hit? You two attack him. Everybody else kind of focus on this guy over here. Oh. Well, we got 2 of them down. Uh-oh.
Hold it. Those people are our guests. Oh, my apologies. I'm very sorry. Move out. Yes, sir.
4 can control the camera, 5 I forget. Well, I feel bad that we picked a fight with your fighters, my lizard friend. What's going on anyway? Looks like your fighters are out in full force.
An intruder has penetrated the inner sanctum of our great hollow.
An intruder? What's he after?
This is an act of war against our clan.
Pretty sure 4 and 5 both have camera angle issues as well. 5 is a lot better in that department. We will help you. After all, we are hugely indebted to Chief Zeppon.
Thank you. I apologize, my guest.
Oh, Sheba has joined. Right on. Now we've got our own lizard person. All right. So, what do we need to do here? Can we switch it up a little bit? Where should we put Geddoe? You stay with Queen? Stay with Queen? Let's put... Is Sheba? What is Sheba? We lose Mercenary A and go only Mercenary B if we do this. And Mercenary A was really good. 4 has a lot of problems, to be honest. It's the black sheep of the Suikoden franchise, but it's still worth a play. I was going to say probably, even though I know for sure I will definitely play it. The map here is short, that's why the encounters are... Ah, okay. I don't know if I want to go with this. I don't like losing Mercenary A. What do you do, Sheba? Like, is this the end of the map, or do we have more sections? 5 is the closest to 2 in feel. I know a lot of people say that they love 5. Basically, 1, 2, and 5 are the ones that I hear the most about.
Sheba, this way, hurry.
5 is very fun. I'm looking forward to it. We have a lot of games still in the list. Oh, do I want to go in here?
This is the wrong way. They went down that road.
You think you'd rate it higher than 1? That's pretty good. 25134. I know for me it will definitely be hard to beat 2. I'm honestly putting 2 up there with some of my favorite RPGs of all time. You know, I've been a Final Fantasy guy for a long time, and 4, 6, and 9 are among my favorite RPGs ever. I would definitely put 2 up there with those. Nothing beats 2. It's in my top 3 RPGs of all time. So that's an accurate 25134 is an accurate assessment. All right, so I probably just need to hang out in this and not go any further if we're looking for encounters. Like this thing. What are these? Shadow and Soul Slug. Okay. Shadow looks creepy. Also really like 5's character selections. I love making bad decisions in 5. Final Fantasy 6 and 9 are also my favorite Final Fantasy games. They are really, like, I love Final Fantasy. I really do. And I played through when I used to stream solely on Twitch. That's how I started pretty much, was I streamed all of the Final Fantasy series, all of it. And I included Mystic Quest. I left out 11 and 14, obviously, but I included Mystic Quest and Final Fantasy Tactics, both, and then Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Advance 2. Because, you know, I had to make up for leaving out 11 and 14. And it wasn't until I did that playthrough that I really realized how much I loved 9. I knew I loved 4 and I knew I loved 6. I did not realize how much I loved 9. Now I feel like I need to play 5 again, though. I don't think I gave 5 a fair shake. My playthrough of 5 was tainted by the fact that I didn't know what I was doing, and then going to the last battle, it took me like 30 or 40 tries to finish the last fight. All right, let's see what we've got here. So we've got a combo attack Mercenary B. And I still don't... Let's try it. Let's do this. Mercenary B, this shadow guy. So you can defend and you can defend. Let's see what happens. Oh! Shadow guy, we don't like you very much. Oh, okay. Lizard guy is strong. Final Fantasy VII will always be my greatest love. I like Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is the game that brought me back to the JRPG genre when it came out on PlayStation. Like I had played what was then Final Fantasy 2 and 3 on the SNES. I had been a Dragon Warrior guy. Dragon Warrior, the first Dragon Warrior, before we knew it was Dragon Quest over here, Dragon Warrior was my first JRPG. And I loved it. Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 3. Great games. I never finished 3. I finished 1 and 2. I'd never finished 3. And still to this day, I've never finished 3. And then for a long time, I didn't play RPGs at all because I couldn't afford to. And then Final Fantasy VII came out, and I've told the story on stream of my attempt to play Final Fantasy VII and how Delson is really the one who provided me the ability to play Final Fantasy VII. I still love Final Fantasy VII. It's got a great place in my heart. But I don't love it the way I love the other Final Fantasy games. I think it's got some great systems, but I don't love the original story. It's got good beats. It's got a great cast. But the plot goes off the rails a couple of times, and I have a hard time following it. I don't want to take anything from it for people who really love it. It is still a great game, but it won't ever be my favorite again, I'm afraid. I hope. Let's heal Jacques. I hope we survive this fight. This fight's looking tough. Now, I may be the only person who will ever say this. I don't know. I don't know what the rest of you feel. But I really liked Final Fantasy. I liked the remake a lot. Minced chicken. Okay, use that on Ace. 5 is probably the hardest one. A lot going on. The best job system outside of tactics, so agreed. You can put Jacques in the lizard so you can have Merc A and B with Joker and Ace. Okay, that would be smart. Let's do that. All right, we probably... Oh! Well, there goes Jacques. Jacques is dead. We probably need to focus some things down here. Let's get rid of that guy. Just so that we have him gone. And then we can focus the last guy down. Now, everyone focus on the shadow. Okay, good. Whew, okay. That was a little rough. All right, now we're in better shape. So what do we want to do? We wanted to put Jacques and the lizard guy. And Joker with Ace. So kind of back to the way we were. That'll give us a mercenary A again. That'll work. That'll work for us. You know what? Hold on. I think I want to put the lizard guy in front of Jacques if I can. Yes, that still works. He's just got a lot more life, and he hits harder. I haven't got to play Rebirth yet. Waiting for it to come to PC. I have not played it either. I've only played the first part. I don't have a good reason anymore. I don't believe. All right. This time, I don't feel like the AoE is going to help us a lot. We want to... Let's focus one. $223. Just awesome. Shiva is great. At some point, we're going to want to go back. Probably about 15,000. If we can get to 15,000 Potch, we want to go back. Did it just suck his life out? Or is it taking his... Yeah, that was a life drain, is what it looked like to me. Malicious Malcontent, how's it going? Catching in late. That's all right. That's all right. There we go. There's another shadow. There's another shadow. Probably could have autoed that since there's only one enemy. Missed. Missed. It's got some great evade. Oh, why are you going after him? Man, why does everybody hate Jacques so much? It's probably the ballista. They're a little bit intimidated by that oversized crossbow. Ooh, here's something new. Dagger wings. Great on XP, not on potch. That's all right. We need both. We really need both. So I'll take whatever it gives me. This is mercenary. It's mercenary A that I want? Yes. Go back, go back, go back, go back. There we go. See, once again, everyone hates Jacques. I don't understand. Like, why does everything target Jacques every time? What do you think? Should crossbows and guns use character stats like strength for damage? No. In my opinion, if you're asking my opinion as a game designer, I don't think so. I can understand the argument for using strength as damage on, say, a longbow. As somebody who has attempted to fire a real English longbow, I can see why you would use strength as damage. But on a crossbow or a gun, you're talking pure accuracy. Your strength. I could put a rifle in the hand of a 6-year-old, and it is just as deadly. Dex and strength. That said, if strength is just your pure, if you have a single stat called strength and it is your damage stat, then you know what, go with it. It may be better than muddying the water with a bunch of other stats that you don't really need to worry about. But in most games, dexterity or agility is how I would probably, unless you have an accuracy stat might affect not only your 2-hit, but also your damage with a ranged weapon like that. I don't know. What are your opinions? I'm open to having my opinion changed for sure. There they go. Always attacking Jacques. I feel bad for you, Jacques. I don't know what it is about your face that everyone hates, but they really, really don't like you. Ooh, is that... We should probably take a look at some of these things that we picked up. Party items. Feather band. Is that going to be an upgrade for anyone? I mean, it's better than carrying a medicine. It's... How is it a defense? I guess it's... Oh, this is a hat. It's a hat, so never mind. It's going to be a negative for just about everyone. All right, but that's something we can sell, maybe. Damaged armor is going to be a negative to everyone. Oh, well. Yeah. Jacques, have some more heals, buddy. Try not to draw everyone's attention in the future. What is this? Oh, settings. You know what? Look at that. Someone said check the message speed, turn the message speed down. Let's change our stereo to mono, see if that has any effect on our audio issues. Oh, did I accidentally turn off the music? I did. Wow. Stop. It's very sensitive. Probably his cologne. Final Fantasy Tactics did guns pretty well. It's just based on the weapon's own power stat. That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, it doesn't seem like changing to mono has helped with our audio issue. I feel like that our audio issue it's got to be a hardware issue. Full aggro on Jacques. Never liked jocks myself back in school. Dane. Me either. But that was a different time. Man, the 80s and 90s, it was a different time. Turn it up. Wait, turn what up? If you're talking about the background music, I never meant to turn it down. The reason I turned the message speed to slow was because it keeps going by sometimes and I can't get it read out loud before it disappears. Oh, but we could turn this back to, since it didn't help anything, we turn this back to stereo. Final Fantasy XII may have. I don't really remember guns in Final Fantasy XII very well. Whoops. That's a mistake. Mistake I never mean to do. All right, how close are we to 15? We're getting there. We're very close. We're going to go a little over to make sure we get to that 15 mark before we go back. It's not the message speed. So for the most part, you're right. Most of the messages only move on if you hit a button. but there are some messages that take place in the cutscenes that move on automatically. And I learned that the hard way last night, because there were definitely messages I just never got a chance to read. So maybe you might be right. You might be right that what I'm changing isn't going to affect how quickly those dialogue boxes disappear, and it just affects how quickly the words appear in the dialogue box. So you could be completely right about that. I don't know, but I thought we would try it and find out. Is the stream choppy? Ooh, is the stream choppy for everyone? I know the music is choppy for sure. Oh yeah, that was great. That was great. There we go. We're over our 15,000 mark that we were after before we went back. So let's head back. I'm definitely going to be working on trying to get the music fixed before Sunday's stream. Scoot Boots, because you're new here, I'll go ahead and I'll just say it. If you'd like to come back and see us again, whoops, I think I went the wrong way. I do stream Sunday through Thursday, so 5 nights a week, 11 o'clock Central Time. So we're Central US time, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then also, if you're interested in catching up on anything that you missed, feel free to check me out over on YouTube. The same name and everything, and we go live in both places. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow also. Let's run in here. I'm a night owl. I am too, and the only thing that's... I had a job interview recently, and we're kind of waiting to see the results of that job interview before we decide if we're going to maybe look at extending the stream or anything like that. There's a possibility that the stream will go to a 3-hour stream this winter. I just don't know yet. It's going to depend a lot on the results of that job interview. Listening to Beck trying to relax when all of a sudden Apple Music blares 9 Inch Nails. It scares me. Dane, that's terrible. You want a room for the night? We do. We want a room for the night. Stay, yes, please. What kind of role? I'd be going back to doing IT support. I used to do technical support for a university, and I would be going back to doing support for a different university. The nice thing about it, really, beyond the fact that I would be only in one building instead of taking care of an entire campus, is that it's the university where I began my master's degree, and I would have the opportunity to go back and complete my master's degree for free. It's really the big reason that I went ahead and applied there. Please come again. All right, well, there we go. We saved at the start of the next stream. What we will do is go and continue leveling up our weapons. We've got skills that we need to go and learn, and then we'll move on. Oh, thank you. I'm torn because a part of me wants to get it, a part of me wants to stream more. But it would be good money and a good opportunity to go back and complete my degree, which is almost useless. I have a useless degree in creative writing because I'm not a game designer anymore. When I was a game designer, creative writing was a great degree to have. But I've been out of the industry for a while now, since the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS was the last console that I ever designed a video game for. What games did I work on? If you're really interested in checking out my and trust me, none of them are great. I worked for a company called Black Lantern Studios, and I worked on pretty much all of the Dora, Diego, all of the Nickelodeon games, all the Nickelodeon games that came out for the Nintendo DS. I worked on. I was the lead designer for several of the Dora and Diego games. And then I also did some work for Disney. So I worked on Wizards of Waverly Place, the video game, and an unreleased, it's so unfortunate that this never got a release, an unreleased Pirates of the Caribbean game for the DSi. That was one of my favorite games that we ever made. It was a great game, and it got shelved, unfortunately, when they canceled one of the movies. But there are like 25 games. I have like 25 games on my resume. Not all of them are great. My very first game in the industry as a designer is terrible. Betty Boop's Double Shift. World designer on Betty Boop's Double Shift, I believe, is what I got credited as. Terrible, terrible game. And that doesn't count some of the games that I did quality assurance for. Elf Bowling. Talk about a bad game, but you know what? It paid the bills. It was actually before that. It was actually before all that stuff happened. There was a script for a Pirates movie that was supposed to be the sequel. I think it was the sequel to the one where they found the Fountain of Youth. And the script was in pre-production, and we were set to release a game alongside that movie, and the movie got canceled. The game was finished. The movie got canceled, and so the game never came out. Do I ever think of being an indie dev? I don't do any programming. That's my problem, is I don't know how to do any programming. I'm not a programmer. I'm just a designer. I did have an opportunity about 2 years ago to go to work for Warner Brothers. And unfortunately, I probably told this story on stream before. I was hired by Warner Brothers the day before the merger with Discovery. And because of the merger with Discovery, they put a hiring freeze on, and I never received my contract. Like, literally, the hiring freeze took place, went into place the day before I was supposed to sign my contract with Warner Brothers. Otherwise, I would have been working in Warner Brothers VR division. But no, I never really think much about doing indie dev stuff. I am doing some writing. I'm writing a couple of adventures, like Dungeons and Dragons adventures right now. Some minor stuff like that, but not a whole lot. I may do that. I'm really, really bad with math, though. My dyslexia makes it really, really hard. Are you a dungeon master? Absolutely. Not nearly as good a dungeon master as Delson. Delson hangs out in the stream. He was here tonight. Delson's a great dungeon master. I am a decent enough dungeon master. I can definitely run a game. The problem is when I do voices, they're terrible. Have you guys not noticed? I do voices for these games, and they're absolutely horrid. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope to see you again on Sunday. I would love to keep up the conversation anytime I get a chance to talk about game development or D&D or game design or just writing in general. I love it. But it is 1 o'clock here, and so I need to get to bed because I am judging a speech and debate tournament all day tomorrow and all day Saturday. Should be a lot of fun. So thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I hope you're still enjoying this playthrough of Suikoden 3 and the Suikoden series. I will be back Sunday evening, 11 p.m. Central Time, and I hope to see you then. Until next time, as always, stay sharp and be excellent to each other.